Well, a very, very hard-fought game and a fortunate victory for us, certainly hard-earned, but Stanford had their chances. Really credit our team. Free throws sometimes are underrated, and not only did we go 25 for 29 from the foul line on the game, but I would say in the last 4 minutes, we probably went to the free throw line 4 times for 8 points. And, if you don't make both, you make one. You're up 2, you miss both. A tie game, you put us up 2. But Chance and Allonzo were terrific in terms of clutch free throw shooting. And really it was our free throw shooting that made up for some other things that we didn't do as well. I knew before the game that Stanford had improved a lot. Reed Travis is a terrific player, and I don't know if anybody in our conference is doing a better job coaching his team than Jared is. As a first-year head coach, his system continues to improve, as oftentimes is the case when you have a really good coach. He has an experienced team, and they're on the uptick. They're a better basketball team now than maybe they've been throughout the season, and that's really to their credit. They came into McHale, played a great game, had a really good game plan, and certainly gave themselves an opportunity to win. Well, tonight we had a hard time rebounding. You have to block your man out. You can't turn and look. We had too many times where, we made a miss the first time. That's hard enough. When you have an offensive team that's really in sync and working hard to create good opportunities and they shoot it and miss, when they get second shots, it breaks your back. And I'm telling you, they had 8 second chance points at the half, and I don't know what they ended up in the game. I'm going to say 17. That might be understated. They had 2, I think, 3-point plays on offensive rebounds. We couldn't keep Reed Travis off the glass, but we couldn't keep Michael Humphrey off the glass. They had 9 offensive rebounds. We have big guys that aren't blocking out. And, it's not about your offense. It's not about this. It's about you have to hit the man in the chest. You got to turn. You got to keep people off the glass. And the same thing with guards. Guards have a responsibility to rebound. And when you let teams get 17 second chance points, it really puts a lot of pressure on your ability to win. And the other thing is we have a number of players that can't guard their man. That's constant dribble drive, and that's part of why they get second shots, because when the dribble is going into the paint and they're beating their man, then we have to help. And when the help comes and the shot goes up, you're not in good block-out position. You have to guard the ball. You have to be able to guard the dribble. And those 2 things let us down badly on defense. Second shots and off the dribble. And, there's going to be a couple guys that you're not going to see play in the game. Like, I'm not putting them in the game if they're not going to be able to guard the man in front of them. Same thing rebounding the ball. We're in February. Everybody knows how to block out. Everybody knows how hard you have to work at that. And if you just turn and look, you're not going to play. And I think eventually that will either break us or repair us. But we're not going to go down a good path when you're not doing what you're supposed to do, rebounding the ball. Yeah, tonight was the first time that I felt that his confidence was a little shaken. And but making that 3 down the stretch was big from the left corner, both for tonight's win and also I think for his confidence. Lowry's going to get out of it, but he has to also be able to do some other things. We played him 28 minutes. He had 2 defensive rebounds. He's 7 feet. You have to go get the ball. You can't play 28 minutes and get total of 3 rebounds. And as you know, he has shown that he can rebound the ball. Him rebounding on Saturday, it has to happen. And, he can rebound 10 rebounds a game. And then you get a couple second shots. It's amazing how you get your confidence back. So I think that his shooting affected his aggressiveness, and we have to get him back because we're a much better team when he rebounds the ball.
Yeah, what is this, game 6 for me, I believe? So if you think about it, usually the guys have a couple exhibition games and then you get a couple regular season games settled in. So I'm just pretty much, getting going, doing my best. Each game, though, is just more help, more experience for me, and allows me to get more comfortable with my teammates out there. So just continue to stay with it and keep trying to improve.
We feel like every team from now on is going to try to play a zone on us, whether it's a matchup zone or a regular zone. And, we're just playing through that, and we're working on it in practice, and we're just trying to get better at everything, man-to-man, just in case they put that up, and zone defense as well.